ohun amáyédẹrùn ní ìṣokùnfà ìdásílẹ̀ iléeṣẹ́ ńláńlá láwùjọ. Òun náà nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ fi wà nípò kẹta nínú àwọn ìpínlẹ̀ tí ń pawó wọlé jùlọ lábẹ́lé nílẹ̀ wa. Ọ̀pọ̀ ọ̀dọ́ ló ti láǹfààní ẹ̀kọ́ṣẹ́ iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ lọ́nà ti gbàlódé, táṣeyọrí yìí ó sì jẹ́ kó ń jẹ́ sùn wá bọ̀ láìpẹ́ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àtòṣìṣẹ́ fẹ̀yìntì ń gbowó wọn lásìkò, pápá àṣírí Adámàsìngbà àtàwọn inú ojú pópó tí ń sòrú dọ̀sán ńkọ́. Àwọn ìlú ti sọ pásì ìwádùn níṣèjọba yìí fi ń mọrírì gbogbo àwọn aláṣẹ. Gómìnà Ṣèyí Mákindé ló ń sọ fún wa pé pẹ̀lú ìṣọ̀kan wa oòrùn tó kù lókè yìí ó táṣọ ọgbẹ.
Iléeṣẹ́ ètò ìròyìn àṣà ohun ìrìn àjò afẹ́ tìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ló ń kéde.
More music at fujinaija.com.
Ọ̀làjúdé làwa gbàgbé àṣà ìdílé wa. Ọ̀làjúdé làwa gbàgbé àṣà ìdílé wa. Civilization ló jágbà gbogbo tàdá ìbá. Ọ̀làjúdé làwa gbàgbé àṣà ìdílé wa. Ọ̀làjúdé làwa gbàgbé àṣà ìdílé wa. Civilization ló jágbà gbogbo tàdá ìbá. Nínú àṣà ìdílé ṣáná máa ń pè kan òní ìfàlọ́mọ. Ìfàlọ́mọ ló túmọ̀ sí tàn bá bímọ tuntun. Ló máa jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ àlè sọ́mọ wọn kan. Wọ́n á bòmí sórí ìbòmí bá ti ń kán. Wọ́n á gbọ́mọ sí mẹ́yìn bòmí yẹn máa kan lé. Wọ́n ní kíyà sáré wọlé jáde lẹ́ẹ̀méje. Bójọ́mọ kọ́ bó bá sì jẹ̀ta lé àṣírí máa tú. Civilization ló jágbà gbogbo tàdá ìbá. Ọ̀làjúdé làwa gbàgbé àṣà ìdílé wa. Ọ̀làjúdé làwa gbàgbé àṣà ìdílé wa. Civilization ló jágbà gbogbo tàdá ìbá. Nínú àṣà ìdílé wọ́n tún máa ń ṣe kan fáyà tuntun. Ìyàwó sì kí tọ́ bá mú débi àrò tí ó níná. Wọ́n á wá ṣàdúrà fún ìyàwó sínú omi. Wọ́n á yómi tán mú ìyàgàlè látòrí lọ. Títí lọ dẹ́sẹ̀ ìyàwó láì bọ́ṣọ. Wọ́n nítorí kó má gbà níṣòro nílé ọkọ. Civilization ló jágbà gbogbo tàdá ìbá. Ọ̀làjúdé làwa gbàgbé àṣà ìdílé wa. Ọ̀làjúdé làwa gbàgbé àṣà ìdílé wa. Civilization ló jágbà gbogbo tàdá ìbá.
More music at fujinaija.com.
Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé òyìnbó ló ṣèwé ìdìwé. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé òyìnbó ló ṣèwé ìdìwé. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé òyìnbó ló ṣèwé ìdìwé. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé olójú ìdáyé tipẹ́tipẹ́. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé kó tó wá di mọ́rí gìtá. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé ẹṣin ti dáyé tipẹ́tipẹ́. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé kó tó di kan wá gùn mọ́tò. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé dáyé tipẹ́tipẹ́. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé ó tó di pọ́n káwọn kú pàdé o. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé ìlú ti dáyé tipẹ́tipẹ́. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé ó tó di pọ́n wá lógo òdù. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé oṣù ti dáyé tipẹ́tipẹ́. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé ó tó di pọ́n wá kàtíkè o. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé òkúta náà fi ń ṣáná ńgbà kan. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé ká tó máa lo ṣáná òyìnbó. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé olùlà fi ń lu ṣọ́ngbà kan. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé àlólù náà fi ń lu ṣọ́ngbà kan. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé ká tó máa lo pressing iron. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé ká tó máa lo pressing iron. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé ògùṣọ̀ náà fi ń kó nọ́ngbà kan. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé ká tó máa lépo òyìnbó ń sẹ́yìn. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé bọ̀ǹgùdù náà fi ń ṣe bẹ́ngbà kan. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé ká tó máa lo cooking pot. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé ká tó máa lo cooking pot. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé òṣùpá náà fi ń kájọ ńgbà kan. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé kó tó di pọ́n pé kàlẹ́ndà dé o. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé òṣùpá náà fi ń kájọ ńgbà kan. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé kó tó di pọ́n pé kàlẹ́ndà dé. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé òrùn náà fi ń ka wákàtí o. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé òrùn náà fi ń ka wákàtí. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé kó tó wá di pọ́n gbàgòdè. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé kó tó wá di pọ́n gbàgòdè o. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé àdìrẹ aṣọ òkè láti wọ̀rí o. Kó tó di pọ́nkó designers dé. Kó tó di pọ́nkó designers dé o. Òyìnbó fàṣà wọn sílẹ̀ rí. Kágbáṣà náà lárugẹ. Ẹjọ́ kágbáṣà náà lárugẹ. Kágbétíà náà lárugẹ. Torí ọ̀làjúdé ọ̀làjúdé la wá gbàgbé àṣà ìdílé wa. ọ̀làjúdé la wá gbàgbé àṣà ìdílé wa. Civilization ló já gbàgbé gbogbo.
More music at fujinaija.com.
Aloore, Aloore, Aloore Radio, anchoring in Ibadan, the land of 1,000 ancient warlords.
Ọgbà tí àṣejìná lóde ìrànjẹ́ làwọn aláṣejókòtì tí wọ́n fẹ́ máa jẹ ọba ni wọ́n ó ṣe gàyà díẹ̀ ná ìlú ló là jẹ́lù ó jẹun náà ìdí nìyí.
More music at fujinaija.com.
ọ̀làjúdé la wá gbàgbé àṣà ìdílé wa. ọ̀làjúdé la wá gbàgbé àṣà ìdílé wa. Civilization ló já gbàgbé gbogbo tàdá ìbá.
Hello, good afternoon and welcome to Peseta Heritage on Aloore Radio, GSM Studio, Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism, Oyo State, Ibadan, Nigeria. On the program, we usually bring you guests, and our guest normally tells you about our culture, our tradition, our heritage, and our tourism. You know, tourism is life and culture is life as well. And you know that culture is our identity. It is naturally based, and we have diverse culture, especially in Nigeria. With this, I'm welcoming you on board on this week's program, and I'm not here alone. I'm with Shegun Taiwo and Dejola Wonyi. We are all in the studio to bring you a nice package for this day. My name is Tetila Olawal, your regular anchor on this program, Peseta Heritage. So sit back and relax and let's get together to have an enjoyable time on the program. As well, I have my guest in the house. You get to see what she has for us in a short while. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa, ẹ kú kalẹ̀, ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yín ètò wa, ètò ẹwà iyebíye ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́, níbi tí a ti máa ń yànnàná àwọn ohun tí ó ṣe iyebíye sí wa lórí Aloore Radio, níbi tí a fi kalẹ̀ sí náà ní iléeṣẹ́ ìròyìn àṣà àti ìrìn àjò afẹ́. Mo lérò pé ẹ ti wá nǹkan lédìí láti máa jáládùn ètò wa, nítorí a fẹ́ sọ fún yín nípa àwọn àṣà wa tó ṣe iyebíye sí wa. A fẹ́ sọ fún yín nípa ìrìn àjò afẹ́. Bákan náà ni ẹ máa mọ̀ nípa àwọn ohun tó jẹ́ nǹkan mèremère ta ní nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Ẹ máa bá wa ká lọ bá ṣe máa ṣètò fún tòní. Ṣùgbọ́n èmi nìkan kọ́ ni mo wà níbí lónìí. Ṣẹ́gun Táíwò wà nínú ilé òní, yóò máa bá wa gbé sókè gbé sílẹ̀. Bákan náà ni Dèjì Ọláwọ̀yìn náà wà nínú kùlù tá a wà yìí. Ẹ ṣáà ti wá nǹkan lédìí kẹjẹ kájọ jáládùn ètò Aloore Radio. Òun náà ni a ti ń kàn sẹ́yìn, ẹ kú kalẹ̀.
Ìlú ti dáyé tipẹ́tipẹ́. Ó tó di pọ́n káwọn kú pàdé o. Ìlú ti dáyé tipẹ́tipẹ́. Ó tó di pọ́n wá lógo òdù. Oṣù ti dáyé tipẹ́tipẹ́. Ó tó di pọ́n wá kàtíkè o. Òkúta náà fi ń ṣáná ńgbà kan.
Like I told you, I said our culture is our identity, and our identity is our brand, and these are naturally based. And our identity ranges from the food we eat, the language we speak, the greetings. We have both material and non-material cultures. The material culture has to do with what we can see, what we can feel. And our non-material culture is those things that we can get from other means that is in the society, our norms, and all these are transferred from one generation to another through traditional means of communications. And we have things like our music, our dances, our traditional attires. Then we have Tales by Moonlight and other games that are purely traditional. But today, we're going to be discussing about what we can do with our hands. You know, if you could remember in the olden days, the schools, we have handwork things that we do. But I'm not going to do justice to this. My guest is going to do justice to all we're going to be discussing this afternoon. And here, I want you to meet my guest, Mrs. Bumi Olabiran. You're welcome on the program.
Thank you, ma.
So, let our audience and our people that are watching us on Facebook Live and people that are listening to us know about you. We want to know about you, your organization, and all other things that we need to know about you before we go into the work you do.
Okay. And as she has rightly said, my name is Mrs. Oluwabumi Olabiran. I'm the CEO of B. Labron's Vocational Training School, a vocational training school that is based in Abuja and Ibadan. And I'll briefly say before now, I used to work with international NGOs in the past. And after working for over 20 years, I decided to resign and founded my own NGO.
Okay.
And
the name of the NGO?
The name of the NGO is still B. Labron's Vocational Training School. It's a skill acquisition center where we empower youths, especially the young girls and women.
Okay. It's basically for
women,
empowerment, women and ladies and girls.
Women and girls. Especially the heart of school girls, you know, and the vulnerable women.
Okay.
And my drive for establishing this
as a vision
was because of the fact that I said it in the earlier on that I've worked with international NGOs and find violence against women.
Okay.
And one of the reasons that there's so much violence against women is because of lack of financial empowerment. And I felt that, okay, when I create this, I'll be able to empower the women, you know, to get something doing, have an handwork, and be able to also appreciate our culture, you know, and promote what we actually do, what we have in Nigeria. We have very rich culture in Nigeria that is not really appreciated.
Okay.
And we need to start making the youth
to realize
realize
that value our
culture. So in B. Labron's vocational school, actually we are into several other things apart from, you know, making of bead, using of ashoke, using of hadire, using of ankara
to make
things. We also have a training that is also part of our culture, like making use of organic cream.
Okay.
Organic cream is about our culture because when we talk about organic, we're going to make use of shea butter.
Okay.
Shea butter is our locally produced product.
Yes.
And we're going to make use of snake oil. Snake
oil.
Yes.
How do you get snake oil?
I buy it from the local market or J market. I see snake oil there and I get snake oil. You know, we're making use of even osu, you know, sandalwood. Yes. Canwood and sandalwood. And these are all our locally produced materials that we find even in Nigeria. But lots of people don't know about it.
We source for it locally.
Locally, we can source for it, but we still go ahead and be buying foreign things that will take our money away, that will take our pride away, you know. But when we make use of all this, we'll find out that we'll be able to actually produce more, and even it will be better economy for us as in Nigeria, you exporting things into Nigeria. So that's my drive behind it.
Okay, let's talk briefly about what you do. Then how did you train our youths? Is it by registering, or they have a form they will take? I want to see how the school is being run.
Currently, we have a permanent site.
Where?
And to the glory at Yanagbala.
Okay.
And to the glory of God, it's owned by me.
Okay.
So that's
That means
actually
you have relocated.
I've relocated to
From Abuja to
so
Ibadan.
I've relocated to Ibadan.
Okay.
Though I still have another
Your
school
annex, okay.
in Abuja,
Okay.
where I've trained my students and they've become tutors. So
Okay.
they're actually trainers of trainers.
Trainers, okay.
And so
you do train the
I
trainers.
do train lots of them.
Okay.
You know, and make them to know so much about what I do, so that when I'm not available,
They can be able to attend to people.
attend to people. Normally in the school, we have a form
Okay.
of 500 naira.
Okay.
You know, but you can pick
Since
your
you run it
form.
like an
Yes, an
NGO.
NGO. It's not actually for profit making
making
like
venture,
that.
okay.
You know. Although the little money we charge is also for sustainability
Like
and
administration
plan,
fee.
yes, that general running of the school,
Okay.
you know. And we have students. Normally, most of the money we charge there is not what is obtainable outside,
Okay.
you know. So we have different fees for all the training we have is like 10,000, except for
Okay.
2-3 trainings that is actually more than 10,000, which is fashion designing.
Okay.
Is there, and we also have the organic cream mixing, and we also have the catering.
Okay.
And those are the three
Sections,
trainings.
okay.
Yes,
You have them in
Yes,
sections.
we have them in section, and even when you come to the school too, we have different rooms for each of the sections.
All right, now let's now link what you do with our culture, because people don't really value our culture anymore. It's going into extinction. Like our language now, some people will tell you they can't speak Yoruba language. Meanwhile, Hausa people, Igbo people, wherever they meet, they speak their language. They don't usually use the lingua franca that we do, the English thing, like the Yorubas. We love English. We love to speak grammar. So, how do you think you can impart this to the youths that you are training? Like, this is our culture.
Okay.
We have our dress culture. We have a lot of things embedded in our culture. Like now, our dress culture is very good. People cherish it. But nowadays, people go half naked. They wear provocative dresses. How do you want to cope all this SSS through your vocational school?
One of the ways we can actually go about this is acceptance, and we, the older ones, we should also be a role model to
Okay.
these younger coming ones, because it's what they see they also want to follow.
Okay.
And I was telling most of my students, even the local food, we had the catering, just like I said, you know, our local dishes are actually appreciated more than us. I've said it that I've worked with international NGO
You
where
said so.
foreigners, you know, the white people comes to Nigeria and they don't even eat their own dishes. They eat our own local dishes and they enjoy it. I've seen a white man eat pounded yam with a goosey, with a foriro, and say, wow, Bomi, this is delicious. This is really fantastic. But we take it for granted.
We don't appreciate
We don't
what we
appreciate
have.
what we have. We have to start appreciating what we have. We have to start accepting what we have. We have to start valuing what we have,
So that people
so that other
can value
people can
it for
also
us.
value it. Like I said, I've traveled at least to several countries, and you find out that you use lots of maybe the ashoke. You can sew it. Now another way we can also promote our culture is to change the old way of using those things. Like for instance, the ashoke, right? We can start modifying it into even what I wear, skirt and blouse, into trouser, into a top, you know,
Jackets and things like
and the
that,
rest of it.
blazers.
And those are all what the youth want. You know, the youth love the Western culture because those are the dresses they love being seen on or being worn. You know, so if we can actually start changing the ways we
infuse
design this
design,
all this our
infuse the
local fabric to
and make it
modern. You know, I think they'll embrace it. We need to also look at that of ways of doing that. And what again, the bead, for instance, it's so appreciated all over the world, right? And if we can even use bead on clothes, on our clothing, we can use bead on our hairgear, we can use bead on our fascinator, right? We can use bead. These are all bead, for instance. We can use bead.
Let's have a look at it. Let me
yes,
see.
this
Beads
is a
and-
locally made art that is made out of the palm. This leaf now is the palm leaf, you know, and it's locally made, and say these are all bead on it, you know, in a more
embellish it.
yes, in a more renovated way, in a more design way, fascinating way. So this will actually be accepted by the youth when we modify on the ways we use some of these our local fabrics and our local materials to make things.
Now, before we go on, let's listen to music. Let's have a musical break.
Ọ̀làjúdé o, ọ̀làjúdé, ọ̀làjúdé làwa ń gbàgbé àṣà ìdílé wa. Ọ̀làjúdé, ọ̀làjúdé làwa ń gbàgbé àṣà ìdílé wa. Civilization ló já gbàgbé gbogbo tàdá ìbá. Nínú àṣà ìdílé ṣáná máa ń pè kàn ó ní ìfàlọ́mọ. Ìfàlọ́mọ ló túmọ̀ sí tàn bá bímọ tuntun. Ló máa jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ àlè sọ́mọ wọn kan. Wọ́n á bomi sórí ìbòmí bá ti ń kán. Wọ́n á gbọ́mọ síbẹ̀ ìbòmí yẹn máa kan lé. Wọ́n ní kíyà sáré wọlé jáde lẹ́ẹ̀méje. Bójọ́mọ kọ́ bó bá sì jẹ̀ta lé àṣírí máa jù. Civilization ló jágbá ìgbòho tàdá ìbá. Ọ̀làjúdé, ọ̀làjúdé làwa gbàgbé àṣà ìdílé wa. Ọ̀làjúdé làwa gbàgbé àṣà ìdílé wa. Civilization ló jágbá ìgbòho tàdá ìbá. Nínú àṣà ìdílé wọ́n tún máa ń ṣe kan fáyà tuntun. Ìyàwó àtìkí tó bá mú débi àrò tí ó níná. Wọ́n á wá ṣàdúrà fún ìyàwó sínú omi. Wọ́n á yómi tán mú ìyẹ̀dàlẹ̀ látòrí lọ. Títí lọ dẹ́sẹ̀ ìyàwó láì bọ́ṣọ. Wọ́n nítorí kó má bà níṣòro nílé ọkọ. Civilization ló jágbá ìgbòho tàdá ìbá. Ọ̀làjúdé, ọ̀làjúdé làwa gbàgbé àṣà ìdílé wa. Ọ̀làjúdé làwa gbàgbé àṣà ìdílé wa. Civilization ló jágbá ìgbòho tàdá ìbá.
More music at FujiNiger.com.
Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé, ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé, òyìnbó ló ṣèwé ìdìwé. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé, òyìnbó ló ṣèwé ìdìwé. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé, òyìnbó ló ṣèwé ìdìwé. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé, olójú ìdá ayé tipẹ́tipẹ́. Ọ̀làjú ṣàlàyé, kó tó wá di mọ́.
Radio, and the program is Pacesetter Heritage. And my guest is in the studio, Mrs. Bumi Olabiran, the CEO, B. Labronze, a vocational training schools located at
Iyanagbala, behind the airport.
Okay, in Ibadan here.
Ibadan.
And what she does is training youths, women, and vulnerable girls. Majorly, our school is an NGO, and she has told us that our vision and mission is just for every woman to be able to be independent, financially independent, so that all this domestic violence thing can be reduced to the barest minimum. And then now I want us to see some of the things she has done in her school. And she said the school is a regular school, like from Monday to Friday. Saturday and Sunday, no work. Okay, so that means she runs it like a regular school. And now we want to see some of the things that you have done and how you do them.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we have the bead.
Let's see.
We have our bead.
What do they call this?
We call this one sprider because of the curls.
Okay.
You know, the way it's spring.
Okay.
And we have different colors there. Then we have the fishing line. Normally, if you look at it, we have the fishing line there. We have the hook. We
Okay.
normally buy this in the market, the
Okay.
hook. Then we have, you need your needle, you know,
Needle?
to
Okay.
pass the bead.
beads,
You need
okay.
like 2 needles to be passing the bead one after the other.
How do you source for your beads?
It's a locally produced from OJ Market.
OJ Market.
So if you go to OJ Market, you'll be able to buy them. It comes in bag, in
Okay.
pieces, like
In pieces.
yes,
Like 111.
111. Then you have to use your needle and needle with your fishing line. Why you have to use fishing line is because for it to be durable.
Okay.
So that it does not.
So you can't use
easily-
the normal
you
thread.
can't use the normal. If you use the normal thread, it will work, but it's possible
It
that
won't
it
last
can. It
longer.
won't last long. You know, so that's why we use the fishing line. And the fishing line too, they are also in sizes.
Okay.
They are thicker ones.
Okay.
They are very lighter
Durable
ones.
ones.
Yes. So, and we use, just like I said, we use the needle.
Okay.
You know, there's a way we pass the fishing line into the needle.
Needle.
You know.
You didn't come
And
with your needle
I
line,
didn't come
fishing
with
line.
the needle and
We should
fishing
have
line.
seen the demonstration.
And maybe another
Okay, another
invite.
time, okay.
I'll be able to demonstrate how this one is actually done.
Okay.
And so we have it. So you can actually have this in different colors.
Okay.
If you look at this bead, for instance, I think we have like 3 colors in there.
Like 4.
Four.
I can
We have
see
the white,
the
we have
gold,
the gold,
the blue,
blue. I think
and
it-
like ash color.
the ash.
Like I saw something
Okay,
like
no,
ash
I think
color.
it's 3
It's
colors.
3 colors, okay.
Yeah. So we have 3 colors there. You could make it 4 colors. And bead, you can make a bead according to your outfit,
Okay.
according to what you want to use it for. You know. So if, for instance, you're going on a red dress, you could actually also put some red bead into
Beads,
this.
okay.
So
Like to
bead,
complement
yes,
the
to
dress.
complement your dressing. So bead actually goes with anything you're going.
Yes,
You can
English
wear it, you can even
dresses,
wear it on English
everything,
dresses.
okay.
Bead, you can wear it on traditional. You can wear it on is it even trousers, right?
Okay.
So it depends on the way
You want to look.
you want to look and
appear.
the way you apply it to your body and your carriage.
Okay.
You know, for people to actually appreciate
What you put
are
on.
putting on.
Okay.
Then we have the bag. We have this bag, for
This is
instance.
a cosmetics
This
bag.
is a cosmetics bag. You can put in your phone in there. You can put in your cosmetics. You can put in some small things that is you just want to hide there. Then this bag, this is Ankara. This is Ankara crafts, right? And this is actually sewn. Then you have your zip.
Okay.
Right.
The zipper.
Then you have the
There's leather
the
there.
leather there that is by the side. You can also, this is also locally made.
Okay.
This is not foreign made
material.
material, right? So you could decide to even use everything all through. And this Ankara, you can also customize it to your shoe.
Okay.
You can customize it to your earrings. You can
bangles.
customize it to your jewelry or your
okay.
necklace,
Okay.
your bangle, even a folder, right? We also have Ankara crafts that you can use as folders. You can also customize it to your pen. Use it to wrap, you know, for souvenirs and the rest of it. That's the way the Ankara craft is actually going now. Then we have the autogele. If you look at this autogele, for instance, this is ashoke. This is a red ashoke that we've actually made into autogele.
Now, like how many yards? You know, it comes in pieces. How many pieces?
It comes
is this?
like this is 3 pieces.
Okay.
This is 3 pieces, and the other normally Ankara Ashok has the gele and the pele.
Pele, yes.
So the pele will be 4, while the okay will be 3. So we actually use 3 for this, and we also put bead. Even on
Embellish it.
yes, you can decide to put bead to design it,
to make it more beautiful,
and more unique. And it's actually folded. This is folded, and the way it's autogele and it's folded. And it makes life very easy for anyone, for any woman.
Don't need
that does not
artists to come and do
that does not know how to tie gele,
gele.
you know. So with this, you can easily just tie it on your head, and you're good to go.
Okay.
Then we make hats and fascinators from even locally fabrics. You can use ashoke. We use ashoke for this, feather. Right? Yes. And we have these feathers are also our locally produced feathers in Nigeria, right? Then you can decide to customize your fascinator with your Ankara. Just like I said, anything you're putting on, you can use your Ankara to cover this. You can also use your ashoke to cover this. You can use your adire
to cover
it as well.
Now I can see different types of beads. Let's see. Let people see it so that they can know that. Then we have
this. This is locally made from Nigeria as well.
This looks like imported.
This one is not imported. I got all this from Oje. Some I get from Oje. Some I get from Aloore.
Okay.
This is locally made bead from Nigeria. And it's so unique. People also love unique things.
Yes.
You know, when they say unique things, they're ready to pay for it. So we have that. We have this coral.
Okay, coral beads.
Yes, this coral. And they also come in shade and colors.
Okay.
So we could also have a deeper color of this. This is like, it's not red, it's like brown.
Yes, it's brownish.
It's more like brown.
It's brownish.
You know, we could also have it more reddish, tomato red and the rest. So we have this. These are balls bead, right? And we also have it in white, right? It's also mixed with coral. If you look at the mix, we actually mix it with the coral bead. This is coral, and this is the original coral in it. And coral are locally made bead from Nigeria. Then we have this. We have the fascinator. We've talked about this art. It's different from this. This fascinator and this is heart. This art is actually made from the palm tree.
Okay.
The palm tree, what Yoruba call it, igi ọ̀pẹ. So it's actually got it from the igi ọ̀pẹ. And if you look at this as well, these are beads. You know, it's also strands, and you can see this is also locally made things. And we have various other things like that we are not able to bring down.
Okay.
You know, because of
maybe time.
Maybe another
we'll still
time.
bring you back. Well, we're still on to Aloore Radio, and you can get us on Facebook, www.facebook.com/Aloore Radio, and on YouTube at Aloore Radio, and website we have www.aloreradio.com. Also, if you want to get us on telephone line, you can call us on 0903 985 3731. And my guest is still in the studio with me, Mrs. Bumi Olabiran. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa nílé orí Aloore Radio náà ni a ṣe wà lórí ètò ẹwà iyebíye ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ̀yin náà ṣe mọ̀ pé kì í ṣe èdè òyìnbó nìkan la máa ń sọ lórí ètò yìí. A tún fẹ́ kí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹ́ Yorùbá tẹ́ gbọ́ dáadáa kẹ́ tún bá wa ká lọ lórí ètò nígbà tí àlejò mi Abilékọ Bùnmi Ọlábìrán tí wọ́n á máa bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ara wọn, iléeṣẹ́ wọn, kí náà ń ṣe, kí ni ó fún wọn ní ìwúrí láti dá iléeṣẹ́ tó dá sílẹ̀, àti pé kí ló dé tó jẹ́ pé obìnrin náà yàn láàyò láti máa kọ́ ní àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ tó ń kọ́. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Ẹ ṣé mà. Bí wọ́n ti sọ, mo dá iléeṣẹ́ yìí sílẹ̀ láti ràn ọ̀wọ́ obìnrin lọ́wọ́. And reason tó jẹ́ pé mo fi decide pé ọdún mo kì í lé ọwọ́ ọkùnrin o, mo ti ní instances tó jẹ́ pé ọwọ́ ti wá dáadáa tí wọ́n lò wá kọ́ gèlè bí wọ́n ti ń wé gèlè láti ṣe make up sójú.
ẹ tún máa ń ṣe make up
bẹ́ẹ̀
náà,
a tún máa ń train ọwọ́ èèyàn ní make up tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé mo dẹ̀ ti ní ọkùnrin náà tó jẹ́ pé student tó jẹ́ pé ó wá kọ́ catering you know, and ẹ máa even find out pé ọwọ́ iṣẹ́ yẹn gangan tí ọkùnrin wá kọ́ wọn wọ́n á tún mọ̀ ju obìnrin lọ, wọ́n á tún good gan ju obìnrin lọ. But ilé-iṣẹ́ yìí mo dá sílẹ̀ fún obìnrin specifically because mo find out pé bí mo ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ èmi ti ṣiṣẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀, mo ti ṣiṣẹ́ dáadáa more than 20 years ní ọwọ́ NGO, ọwọ́ international NGO. Mo wá find out pé ní ọwọ́ NGO yẹn, you know, in the process of my work experience, mo find out pé ọwọ́ obìnrin tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa ń go through abuse, tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa ọkọ máa ń nà wọ́n ṣe báṣubàṣu, pé majority of them títorí wọn ò ní owó àti iṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́, iṣẹ́ tó lè produce owó fún wọn. Mo wá rèé pé kí ni mo lè ṣe láti fi ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́. And another thing tó tún jẹ́ drive mi nínú ẹ̀ ni pé mo rántí ìgbà tí mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe ìgbéyàwó tó jẹ́ pé ọkọ mi níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́, èmi of course nígbà yẹn mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe school tán ní university, mo ò dẹ̀ tí ì níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́. And kò tó ọdún kan tí mo ṣègbéyàwó tán ni ọkọ ò níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ mọ́.
Iṣẹ́ bọ́
lọ́wọ́ ọkọ. Bọ́ mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé mo ní ọwọ́ iṣẹ́ yìí lọ́wọ́, mo ní iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ lọ́wọ́, oríṣiríṣi iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ lọ́wọ́. So iṣẹ́ yẹn ìgbà tí iṣẹ́ ò sí lọ́wọ́ ọkọ àdẹ̀ ní àjẹṣẹ́kù. So iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ yìí ló jẹ́ kí n lè fi máa bọ́ ara àti ọmọ méjì kòńkóló tí mo ní lọ́wọ́ tó jẹ́ pé àṣírí ò fi tú. So ìgbà míì táwa train, so ibẹ̀ ni mo fi rò pé mo fẹ́ máa train owó ọ̀dọ́ especially tí wàá rí ọmọ obìnrin ọ̀dọ́, inú mi máa ń dùn gan láti train wọn, láti ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́, láti kọ́ wọn, because èèyàn ọmọ ìgbà tí iṣẹ́ yìí máa wà useful fún wọn. Orí ìgbà tí tèmi tí mo sọ nísìn tí ìgbà yé pé iṣẹ́ yẹn ni Ọlọ́run ló mọ, ó yàbá lọ máa bá ọ̀bọ̀wọ̀ bí mi àbí ká lọ máa tọrọ wípé ẹjọ́ ẹ wá ẹ̀kọ́ wa. Bọ́ títorí iṣẹ́ tí mo ní nígbà yẹn, iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ tí mo ní lọ́wọ́ nígbà yẹn kò jẹ́ kí àṣírí wa tú. So pẹ̀lú kékeré tí mo make nígbà yẹn, mo keep the home going. So mo lè bọ́ ọmọ mi, mo lè fọ́kọ mi ní díẹ̀, èmi náà dẹ̀ lè ṣe ara mi ní díẹ̀. Then mo wá also notice pé ọ̀dọ̀ ìgbà míì ń ṣe pé obìnrin tí ó níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ nìkan ni ó máa ń ní problem abuse. Àìmọye obìnrin tó jẹ́ pé ó níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ tó máa ń fèsì tí wọ́n yìí máa ń ṣe orú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. But that is why tó jẹ́ pé awareness náà ó matters, kóbìnrin mọ ara ẹ̀, ṣe mọ orú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀, kó mọ nǹkan tó fẹ́, kó lè sọ no fún ara ẹ̀, ṣe mọ. Ilé-iṣẹ́ mi náà is not all about the training, ń ṣe about training gbogbo nǹkan tí mo sọ yìí pé tá à ń ṣe. Also a máa tún máa build, you know, the confidence of a woman. Obìnrin need the confidence ẹ̀, ó need kó mọ orí èèyàn tó jẹ́, kó mọ̀ pé kó lè stand tall, kó dẹ̀ lè stand fún ara ẹ̀, kó lè sọ̀rọ̀ fún ara ẹ̀, nǹkan tí kò fẹ́ kó kọ́. So apart from kí obìnrin níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́, obìnrin náà láti mọ ní ìgboyà láti wí pé rárá mo kọ nǹkan tí kò dáa fún ara mi, because tó wá kọ́ fún ara ẹ̀ ó kọ́ fún ọmọ ẹ̀ náà. Àìmọye sexual abuse tó jẹ́ pé it has taken life, tó ti mú ẹ̀mí lọ, tọ́wọ́ èèyàn máa rí pé ìbádẹ́ ti kúrò títorí obìnrin yẹn wọn ò ní ìgboyà ni, wọn ò ní ìgboyà láti fi bẹ̀ sílẹ̀. Mo wí pé kíyàwó kọ́kọ́ ẹ̀, mo ò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀, but in a situation tó jẹ́ pé obìnrin yẹn ó ti rí danger, ó ti rí nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé ó mọ̀ pé ó lè bá ẹ̀mí lọ. So such thing mo encourage pé kóbìnrin yìí dúró sínú orí ilé bẹ́ẹ̀.
ẹ jẹ́ ká wá sọ̀rọ̀ pé tá a bá wò ó àwọn ọmọ ayé ìsìn wọ́kúwọ́ pọ̀ ń ta
bẹ́ẹ̀
gẹ́gẹ́ bí iléeṣẹ́ yín bó ṣe jẹ́ ti aládàáni tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ NGO kí ni àwọn nǹkan tí ẹ̀ ń ṣe láti fi máa kọ́ àwọn ọ̀dọ́ nípa pé ó dáa ká mọ̀ pé àṣà wa ó wúni lórí a gbọ́dọ̀ wáṣọ ìwọ̀kuwọ̀ kí ni àwọn ipa tẹ́ ń kó nípa ilé?
Number one, àṣà wa aláti kọ́kọ́ nífẹ̀ẹ́ aláti because owó òyìnbó gógó nífẹ̀ẹ́ àṣà wa jù àwa lọ aláti mọ iyì ẹ̀ in most cases a mọ iyì nǹkan wa owó tá a ní so aláti mọ iyì nǹkan tá a ní aláti gbé lárugẹ aláti gbéga lárugẹ aláti another thing tí mo sọ ni pé àmọ́ ipò wọ ọ̀dọ́ wọ́n like nǹkan bí nǹkan òyìnbó bí òyìnbó bí kí wọ́n wọ ṣòkòtò àti ẹ̀wù nísìn gbogbo nǹkan àṣà tá a ní yìí náà aláti change ẹ̀ láti ìgbà tí àwọn forefathers wa ń wọ̀
ká máa change ẹ̀
sí nǹkan tó wà láyé nísìn tó wà trending nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé ó gba ayé nísìn ní ká máa change ẹ̀ sí nísìn a ti ń ṣòfì tó jẹ́ pé ṣòkòtò àti ẹ̀wù ní tó ń dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa láìkẹ́ tá a lè wọ̀ lọ a ti ń ṣe àǹkárá ní ṣòkòtò àti ẹ̀wù a ti ń ṣe fìlà tó máa fa a ti ń ṣe turban tó jẹ́ pé ìyẹ́ máa wà lórí ẹ̀ tó máa dé fine tó máa wà fancy tó máa wà fascinating ṣe mọ̀ so ọwọ́ ọ̀dọ́ wọn ní ìdórú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹ táwa ti lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹ fún wọn náà mo sọ ẹ pé wọ́n máa tún accept ẹ̀ wọ́n á promote ẹ̀ fún wa wọ́n á gbé àṣà wa ga fún wa.
ẹ jẹ́ ká wá wo àwọn nǹkan tí ẹ̀ ń ṣe nílé iṣẹ́ yín ẹ fi hàn wá báwo lẹ ṣe ń ṣe láti bẹ ṣe ń ra àwọn nǹkan yín àti bó ṣe ń dé final stage.
ok orí ilé nixon ilẹ̀kẹ̀ ní ó ní kinní kan tá à ń pè ní fishing line la fi tó àti ilẹ̀kẹ̀ wẹ́wẹ́ ọwọ́ ilẹ̀kẹ̀ yìí èèyàn lè get ẹ̀ ní òjé market àbí alẹ́ṣinlọ́yẹ́ àbí ògùnpa ó wà ní gbogbo ọwọ́ ọjà yẹ dẹ wúùkù yìí náà èèyàn lè get ẹ̀ ní any place tó ti ń ta jewelries èèyàn á get wúùkù yẹ dẹ a ní ìdábẹ́rẹ́ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ láti tó dẹ mo ti sọ pé táwa fẹ́ ṣe ilẹ̀kẹ̀ nísìn ó depend nǹkan tá a fẹ́ lò fún orí ọ̀wọ́ ilẹ̀kẹ̀ mi báyìí aṣọ kọ́lọ̀ tá a fẹ́ lò fún náà ó máa ń determine orí ilẹ̀kẹ̀ tá a máa ṣe so orí ilé nísìn mẹ́ta 3 colours ló ní a lè ní suitation tó jẹ́ pé ó ní 4 colours àbí 2 colours or one plain colour.
ìjọ mélòó la lè fi ṣe eléyìí tó wà lọ́wọ́ mi?
eléyìí ò ju bíi 2 hours lọ.
eléyìí
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
bó ṣe rí
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
2 hours.
ó lè má even tó bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́ni yẹn wá fast a ṣe within 2 hours a dẹ̀ rí ta.
ẹ jẹ́ àtúnwò mo rí pé ẹ tún gbé nǹkan míì sílẹ̀.
báàgì lélẹ́yìí báàgì yìí a máa ń lò a lè lò fún phone a lè lò fún makeup bag a lè lò fún owó a lè keep owó wa sínú ẹ̀ a lè fi báìrò wa sínú ẹ̀ a lè keep nǹkan tí a ṣàfẹ́ òyà ìmọ̀ aṣọ kékeré tí kò undies wa underwears wa ta fẹ́ travel a lè fi sínú ẹ̀ eléyìí ní sànkárá ni tẹ wá wò so a lè lo oríṣiríṣi àǹkárá a lè lo aṣọ òkè náà fún a lè lo àdìrẹ fún náà a lè lo tie-and-dye náà fún and orú báàgì náà nísìnyí a lè ṣe tó jẹ́ pé ó máa jẹ́ bàtà wa a lè ṣe tó jẹ́ pé ó máa jẹ́ handbag gọ́gọ́ tá a máa gbé lọ sóde a lè ṣe tó jẹ́ pé ó máa jẹ́ folder a lè ṣe sí bírò a lè ṣe sí chain a lè ṣe sí earring sí pendant tó máa jẹ́ pendant a lè ṣe sí earring a lè ṣe sí bangle a lè even fi wristwatch a lè so mọ́ wristwatch wa here is called Ankara crafts.
Okay.
Ankara crafts la
Or
máa ń
direct
pè
craft.
or àdìrẹ crafts or aṣọ òkè crafts.
Okay.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, so bí ìyẹn ti jẹ́ nìyẹn. Then a ní eléyìí aṣọ òkè la fi ṣe ọ̀tọ̀ gèlè ní a dẹ̀ fi ìlẹ̀kẹ̀ a fi decorate round. Then ọ̀tọ̀ gèlè yìí ó dáa fún obìnrin tó jẹ́ pé kò mọ gèlè wé ó dẹ̀ fast ó easy, so gèlè èèyàn lè wé gèlè nísìn kó take 30 minutes eléyìí nísìn 2 minutes kò lè even tó 2 minutes akọ ti so sórí and the person is good to go.
Irú ọ̀tọ̀ gèlè yìí ó máa ń tó wákàtí mélòó kẹ́ tó ṣe àbíjọ́?
Kò tó ijọ́ ó lè tó bí wákàtí 3 sí 4. Ó tún wá depend bí a ti fẹ́ kí kó ga tó. Tó ayé pé situation dẹ̀ ó depend lórí eléyìí sìn 3 la lò awẹ́ 3, so ó possible yìí pé a lè lo awẹ́ bíi 6. Ó possible ká lo awẹ́ ó máa kọ̀ ga rọ̀wọ́ tó gèlè yẹ tó jẹ́ pé ó máa ga gan tó máa ga sókè. Ó depend bí o ní nǹkan ti fẹ́ sí, so orí eléyìí nísìn awẹ́ 3 la lò and ó easy láti tie ó dẹ̀ fast láti wé sórí and olùtọ̀
ìgbà ní kẹ́ wé sórí àmú ẹni fẹ́ rọ̀ fún ẹgbẹ́ sílẹ̀ bí a ti bá wá ìjọ mi.
Yes sir. Then a ní ìlẹ̀kẹ̀ coral bead lélẹ̀ ó ní oríṣiríṣi colour eléyìí brown colour lélẹ̀ àìní wọn ní colour èmi even green coral wà ní green ó wà ní red gangan tó jẹ́ pé apọ́n red tó máa pọ́n gan and ti ilẹ̀ wa náà ni ibi ìbá ni wọ́n ti ń ṣe tẹ̀yìn wá dó òjé á rí dáadáa rà bí wọ́n dẹ̀ ti ń tò bí a ti tò ìlẹ̀kẹ̀ alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ tí mo rí pé fishing line la lò fishing line náà ló wà nínú ẹ̀ èèyàn lè lò wó gbòwú ó lè tètè já but ẹ wá lo fishing line ó pẹ́ ó máa pẹ́ and fishing line ó ní thickness ẹ̀ ètò wọ́n máa ní colour 5 èmi 7 8 so bí colour bí fishing line yẹn wá ti pọ̀ sí ní thickness ẹ̀ so sometimes a máa ń lo ètò thick dáadáa so that kò ní tètè já fún ọwọ́ èèyàn. then a ní eléyìí náà bíìdì yìí ó wà unique and gbogbo ẹ̀ náà bí mo ti sọ òjé téèyàn wá dóòjé èèyàn á rí a máa ń tò wọ́n ni à á tò gbogbo ẹ̀ eléyìí nísìnyí rí pé small bead lélẹ̀ ó tún ní eléyìí sand bead lélẹ̀ eléyìí wá ní ó bigger than the sand one then the bigger one so
like a pendant
then like a pendant so depending on what we actually want to make out of it. then a ní nǹkan tá a pè nísìnyí ayé ti ń kúrò ní pé èèyàn ta gèlè sórí
all the time.
Ifo wọ bí ẹ ti sọ ipò wọ ọ̀dọ̀ wa wọ́n like orú gbogbo nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé máa jẹ́ yeyeyeyeyeye wọ́n like nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé tí wọ́n á dé party wọ́n á yàtọ̀ sí ọ̀wọ́ ẹgbẹ́ wọn wọ́n dẹ̀ like nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé it's not the usual thing so fascinator nísìn fascinator can never be the same kò lè never get the same because èèyàn ló ṣe so bí a ti ṣe yẹ ó yàtọ̀ sí ara wọn and gbogbo fascinator yìí nísìn a lè fi aṣọ òkè ṣe a lè fi àǹkárá ṣe a lè fi àdìrẹ ṣe a lè fi tie a lè fi ṣe bó ti rí nìyẹn then eléyìí kíní ọ̀pẹ la fi ṣe àdètò ìlẹ̀kẹ̀ náà sí eléyìí art lélẹ̀ ó yàtọ̀ sí èèyàn dẹ̀ lè lo even art èèyàn lè lo àǹkárá èèyàn lè lo aṣọ òkè èèyàn lè lo àdìrẹ láti fi ṣe art.
ọ̀rọ̀ náà ni ẹ ti gbọ́ látàárọ̀ tí arábìnrin wa Bùnmi Ọlábìrán tí wọ́n ti ń bá wa sọ àwọn ni wọ́n ní iléeṣẹ́ Labrons Vocational Training School wọ́n ti bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa gbogbo ohun tí wọ́n ń fi àwọn aṣọ òkè ìlẹ̀kẹ̀ àǹkárá àti àdìrẹ tí wọ́n fi ń ṣe ẹ̀yin náà lè darapọ̀ mọ́ wọn láti lọ kọ́ṣẹ́ ń bẹ̀ àbí tẹ́ bá ní ọmọ tó jẹ́ pé ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí gbogbo nǹkan báyìí ó ní a fi ń sọ fún yín pé àṣà wa ó rẹwà gan àṣà wa ẹ jẹ́ á máa gbé lárugẹ. Ibí náà ni a máa fi àdàgbà ìtùrọ̀ sí lọ́sẹ̀ yìí. Ẹ pàdé wa lọ́sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ nígbà tí a ti máa mú àlejò míì wá fún yín lákọ̀tun lórí ètò Ẹwà Iyebíye ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Èmi Títílayọ̀ Lawal ni mò ń kí gbogbo wa pé ẹ kú kalẹ̀, ẹ ṣé tẹ́ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. It is on this note we'll be saying bye-bye to you viewers and listeners on Aloore Radio that are watching us live on Facebook, we're on YouTube and our website as well. That thank you for being part of today's program, and don't forget to join us same time next week when we'll be bringing you another interesting episode of Peseta Heritage and another guest to tell you about our culture and our heritage. Our culture is our pride, and our pride is our heritage. So our culture is very beautiful. Until next week, have a wonderful day.
Sọ́wọ́ wọn kan, wọ́n á bomi sórí ìbòmí bá ti ń kán. Wọ́n á gbọ́mọ síbẹ̀ ìbòmí yẹn wà kan lé. Wọ́n ní kíyà sáré wọlé jáde lẹ́ẹ̀méje.
Ọgbà tí àṣẹ jiná lóde ìrànjẹ́ làwọn aláṣẹ ìjókòó tí wọ́n fẹ́ máa jẹ. Ọba ni wọ́n ó ṣe gàyà díẹ̀ ná. Ìlú ló láṣẹ ẹjẹ́ ìlú ó jẹun náà. Ìdí nìyí tó fi jẹ́ pé ẹ̀tọ́ ìlú là ń fowó ìlú ṣe nípìnlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Ẹ̀rí bí ní ètò ẹ̀kọ́ wa ṣe ń jògèrè. LAUTECH ti di tìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Ilé ìwòsàn alábọ́dé bíi 40 ló ti wẹ̀wọ̀ ọ̀tún pẹ̀lú àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ tòun tòògùn àti irinṣẹ́ tó pójú owó. Iṣẹ́ sì ti fẹ́ẹ̀ parí pẹ̀lú lórí 100 míì jákèjádò ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Ààbò tó dájú òun ohun amáyédẹrùn ní ìṣokùnfà ìdásílẹ̀ ilé iṣẹ́ ńláńlá láwùjọ. Òun náà nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ fi wà nípò kẹta nínú àwọn ìpínlẹ̀ tí ń pawó wọlé jùlọ lábẹ́lé nílẹ̀ wa. Ọ̀pọ̀ ọ̀dọ́ ló ti láǹfààní ẹ̀kọ́ṣẹ́ iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ lọ́nà ti gbàlódé. Táṣeyọrí yìí ó sì jẹ́ kó ń jẹ́ sùn wá bọ̀ láìpẹ́ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àtòṣìṣẹ́ fẹ̀yìntì ń gbowó wọn lásìkò. Pápá àṣírí Adámàsìngbà àtàwọn inú ojú pópó tí ń sòrú dọ̀sán kọ́. Àwọn ìlú ti sọ pásì ìwádùn níṣèjọba yìí fi ń mọ rírì gbogbo àwọn aláṣẹ. Gómìnà Ṣèyí Mákindé ló ń sọ fún wa pé pẹ̀lú ìṣọ̀kan wa oòrùn tó kù lókè yìí ó táṣọ gbẹ.
Iléeṣẹ́ ètò ìròyìn àṣà ohun ìrìn àjò afẹ́ tìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ló ń kéde.